In the lead-up to an election, political pundits and interested members of the public will refer to opinion polls to see how results might land. But while polls have been viewed as a reliable guide in the past, some now hold a different view. Several polls done throughout Grenada's election campaign pointed to possible wins for both the New National Party and the National Democratic Congress. On Friday, we spoke to pollster Peter Wickham, who says even his own recent findings came under scrutiny on Thursday night following the general elections result.
I heard a lot on the panel last night that suggested that people thought that the outcome was something that for which I could be blamed, which I thought was a very silly proposition. You have political players, polls read the tea leaves. We do it as a process. I think that we had readings indicating that the NDC was beginning to strengthen and was beginning to solidify. And my sense is that the point in time when we were able to give that reading, it was a very accurate assessment. Tonight demonstrates that we were correct, that the NDC has started to solidify, because we had information before that.
Polls survey a variety of issues relating to voters' views on, from specific policies to political leaders' approval rates. Wickham says the main use is prior to elections, where politicians use polls as a tool to inform their campaigns and to craft messaging.
Persons who commission them rely on the information to make strategic decisions, and that's fine. I have not noticed any tremendous decrease in the level of accuracy or in the level of demand for public opinion polling. And I always find when people make suggestions like that, it's as though you are anxious to blame the outcome of an election on a pollster, which is fascinating. We expected the NNP to get, which the NNP did not get. I should make the point, however, that the polling that Cadres would have done in this regard was certainly a lot older than the election was. And I think that there was evidence in terms of the polling that was done within the context of the election to indicate that there was a higher swing or there was momentum in favor of the NDC.
Pundits say despite some failures, polling remains the most effective way of obtaining voters' opinions or concerns on key issues of voting intention, stressing that while some other sources of data, such as social media, can provide some insight to decode voters' behaviors, they are unlikely to be as good a source for predicting voter intention or election outcomes, as it is largely inferential. Reporting for GBN News, I am Eugenia Peters.